I am a horrible predictor of the future. I have these inflated expectations in my mind of how it's going to be, and it usually isn't. I think that this next blog post or next video or next workshop that I do is going to be so epic, so incredible, and so significant that it kind of stresses me out. It worries me, it overwhelms me. Sometimes it paralyzes me to the point of procrastination and actually not releasing or doing anything about it. And then in the end, when the fear is realized or the result is realized, it's never what I expected. It's not as worse as I expected. It's not as amazing as I expected. And we're just poor predictors of the future. But what really intrigues me about this thing that I do, that I know a lot of us do, is this incredible distinction. There is a very real and very natural challenge, obstacle, opportunity that's in front of us. There's a natural level of resistance that we face. So you're going to go step into a project, step into a new job, step into a new endeavor. There's going to be natural resistance, natural challenges. And then there's a thing that we do in our head, and that is when we manufacture significance. That's when we make something way more important than it actually needs to be. We inflate it so much so that we do get stressed, we get overwhelmed, we get paralyzed, we get debilitated. And when we start noticing that this is something that we do, we actually have an incredible opportunity in front of us. Is to realize that when we make things bigger than they are, like it's going to change our life in a positive way, or it's going to ruin our life in a negative way, that we're making these tiny little moments, we're putting too much weight on them. Because in actuality, it's not these projects, these moments, these releases, these launches or articles or whatever. This single moment in time that's not going to change your life. That's not going to alter the course of your life. It's actually very tiny little things that accumulate over time. It's how you spend your time, your intellect and energy all day, every little decision, every little action. It adds up. It stacks up. And when you have a very big commitment for yourself, something that you want to accomplish, it's not going to be one big burst of energy and you're going to explode to the top. For 99.99% of us, that's not how it works. It's actually tiny little actions. It's showing up, it's practicing, it's managing our mindset, it's taking care of our well-being. Very, very little things, incremental things that we do throughout the day. So what I encourage you to do is to just be aware. Be aware that maybe this is a thing that you do. Maybe you overinflate situations. Maybe you manufacture significance in certain projects. And when you do become aware and you just step back into just tiny little chunks, tiny little steps, you'll find that you'll be a little bit more centered. You'll find that you'll have a little bit more humility. And you'll be a little bit more grounded. And I think that's really incredible and that's really important, because that is what's going to take you to the next reinvention, the next breakthrough.